Right, so, folks, when did you first get involved in Royal Dornoch? Or did you join at the same time or the same year, or how did that come
Well,
about?
we joined the same year. We obviously weren't together
Well,
at the time.
although I was born here, we went off to Inverness in 1950, and when I came back here in '67, I joined up right away. I was in the bank. I was in Glasgow and Perth and places like that, and after that, what my earliest memory was Cardigan here in the late 40s, and I was here at the time of the opening of the extension of the golf course. Charlie Ward, which was a famous golfer at the time, and George Duncan, Crawley and Wilson, that was the four. And I remember my first memory of Charlie Ward, who was a Ryder Cup player. He had black and white brogues and all in grey. And he was very dapper, sleek hair, very dapper. And at the second shot of the fifth, I remember, he went into the left-hand bunker of the green, chipped out to about 2 feet and hold the putt, which to me was fantastic, you know, because I was a youngster hacking away, and the first time I had seen a professional play, and that was about 1947 or 48.
It was 1948, because it was 75 years ago they had the anniversary.
That's right, 48, that's right, yeah.
It must, at the time, I mean, it was post-war, obviously, and the golf course had become neglected for obvious reasons, and I think half of it was taken over by the Air Ministry and for the military effort. I mean, what are your recollections of that time in 1948? I mean, it must have been quite exciting that there was, you know, these new holes being built.
Oh yeah, yes. And living in Embo at the time, we used to nip on to the 9th, play down to the 11th, nip up to the 7th, maybe play the 6th if the greenkeeper or the head greenkeeper wasn't around. Then the 7th, and then back to Embo, played the 7th and the 8th, and home.
So, were you a member at that time?
No.
Oh, you were sleeping on.
I was a wee boy.
So you learned your golf illegally at that particular point.
Definitely, yeah.
Was there a sense of excitement about the opening, or was there a big crowd at that exhibition match? Or
it wasn't a fantastic crowd. There was a crowd, really. There was. For Dornoch, it was quite a few roundabout, but it wasn't all that big, no. But I remember them distinctly.
So did you go on to become a decent golfer yourself then?
Oh,
Yes, you did.
6.
You played us 6.
6. 4 in a winter programme, but I was 6 for 25, 30 years. I forgot.
We both played us 6 in 1972.
Decent golfers.
Then I had family, and my handicap went up and up.
Well, it could have gone up and up because your name's on the...
Well, yes, I was okay for a while, and then all of a sudden, I stayed at 9 for a while, and then suddenly started to go up, you know, it's a family,
So you've got a claim to fame as the first ladies champion,
yes, 1972.
First ladies champion.
Club champion, 1972
very
was the first
proud
year.
of her.
And I won it 7 times, not as many as Claire and Cara, but...
That's an impressive run, 7 champions.
Well, yes, great, yep.
And what, were you playing off scratch at that
No,
time?
I was never lower than 6. 6 was my lowest, yes.
And was there a real sense of opposition? Was there a
the
few
time,
of you that would be in with a shout of winning it?
Well, in 1972 there was a lot of low handicaps at that point, I'm sure there was about 4 or 6 lower handicaps at that stage.
There was 6, either 6 or 7,
Got a lot played. First year we played, there was a lot of low handicaps, And
playing your golf here, I mean, it poses its own particular challenges, sometimes being so far north with the weather. I mean, do you take all that in your stride? Are you hardy individuals being born and brought up in the Highlands?
Oh, yes, I would say we are, yes, yes. Yeah. You have to be. Yes, you have to be. Oh, yes, I think not so much nowadays that I'm getting a bit older. I don't enjoy the horrible weather, but when I was younger,
But obviously you must be proud, but you sound as if you're even more proud of your wife's achievements.
I'm very proud of her. Yeah. Since we had a family, our golf certainly deteriorated, but in the early 70s she was a beautiful golfer, playing in the rounds in the 70s and things like that. But as soon as the children came, our
family was number one.
Golf was secondary, really. The focus was completely different, and she.
Still try to play now. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That's good.
You still play, but your
as a married couple, do you play golf together, or did you keep it separate?
Oh, yeah.
Alastair doesn't play so much now. He's obviously getting old. His legs. He doesn't play really an awful lot now at all. But we did used to play mixed foursomes and things.
We won a few.
Being members for so long, you'll obviously seen the way that the golf course has changed. I mean, for the better, presumably.
Well, yes. Way back in our day, there was no such thing as hollow tining or anything like that, which softened the fairways on the greens. And before, in the summertime, it was a pitch and run to the greens. You couldn't hit these high shots you play nowadays and get to stick on the green. It would just bounce off. But just like, I wouldn't say concrete, but very hard, very hard. And it was a different game. In the summertime now, we get hard conditions, but nothing like it was way back before the 60s. Do
you think the changes in the golf course technology as far as greenkeepers is concerned has made a difference to the way that you can present a golf course?
That's right.
Yes, it is. It's probably nicely presented now compared with the olden days, because you used to get very brown patches, hard patches and things like that on the greens.
Nowadays the golf course is famous and renowned for the style of its bunkers.
Yes.
But I've seen old pictures. They weren't always like that.
No, they weren't always like that. No, they weren't always.
What would it have been when you were playing then and winning these championships?
They weren't revetted in those days back. They're not like they are nowadays.
Was it a bit wilder and woolier maybe out in the golf course?
Yes, probably a wee bit more so than it is now. Yes.
But when you were playing it, were you aware that it was such a wonderful golf course, or being local was splashy about it?
Yeah.
Yes, you do take it a wee bit for granted, but you realise
we thought it was something special for a long time. We've been in America. We've both been in America, in Scotland. There's some beautiful courses in Scotland, but there's nothing to touch that as a links course. I mean,
is there a real sense of pride within the community that you've got this wonderful natural asset on your doorstep that brings people to the town from all around the world?
Yes, I would say so. I mean, that's the main part of the town, really. I think it brings people to the town, obviously.
Yes.
It's the main attraction, I think, really, the golf course.
Another thing is that Donald Ross, from the American point of view, came from Dornoch, and he started doing greenkeeping here as a youngster, and he built hundreds of golf courses, or designed hundreds of golf courses in America, and he's just loved in America as a designer, golf designer, and that's a great targets for the Americans to come over here to see where he came from and where his design ideas came from. you know, and his inspiration, you know, so a lot of that. So.
You mentioned the changes out on the golf course itself, but you would be familiar with that because you've had different roles retiring from the bank, you were telling me.
Yes, yes, yes.
What did that entail then?
Well, not so much at my time when I was working, but since I stopped working, they've changed the 7th hole. It's now going to the right and looking down from the top onto the 11th, and you can see right back to the third of the top course, and almost back. You can see a panoramic view right through. You see, so and they've changed the 8th. I've played the 7th since it was changed, but I haven't played the 8th, which is some people are wondering whether it's a better addition or not. I don't know.
Yeah. It's interesting that you were present when it was officially opened, the extended golf course back in 1948, and then you've seen the clock turn its full circle.
Yeah.
But you were involved on the golf course as well, though, keeping it in good nick, weren't you?
Yes,
Alastair?
yeah.
What did that entail?
Well, we did a bit of revetting and things like that for the raking bunkers in the morning, for the, you know, things like that, which I enjoyed. Completely different life from 38 years in an office, in a bank office, which was just magic. It was just, I couldn't believe it, you know. So I wasn't as a qualified greenkeeper. I was helping things, but I learnt a lot of things being with them, you know.
Was your official title divoter at one point?
Yes.
And did the members and guests create a lot of work for you in that role?
Yes, definitely.
Well, more so after maybe a professional competition or a big competition, because the better players took divots. They probably put them back, but the crows always picked them out, so they were lying about. So it was quite hectic, quite full on, intense to get it all done complete for the rest of the week afterwards.
So, but do you still get a chance to get out and play your golf?
I still play,
then?
yes, I still play.
She
Not
can't
as much.
play very well. You can.
I don't play as well, obviously, as I used to, but obviously you're getting older, you know, things change a bit when you get older.
But you still enjoy golf?
I still enjoy it though, yes, I still enjoy playing, yes, still play, maybe twice a week or whatever in the summer too.
So you've seen a lot of changes then?
We've certainly seen a lot of changes, yes, over the years, definitely, a lot of changes. Yeah, in the clubhouse and on the golf course, really, a lot of changes,
But probably the most obvious thing is that there is more income created for Dornoch and the surrounding areas than ever before.
That's right,
We're
very dependent on visitors, we really are, yeah, very dependent.
And there's the Stree golf course as well.
Yes, we're very lucky to.
Better and better.
That's right, we're very lucky to have two courses, really, yes, we're very fortunate, really, yes.
So was the Stree much of a golf course when you were?
Well, it's changed a lot, the Stree, over the years. It's changed a good bit, yes.
It's changed far more
so than the top course, actually. Yeah, they added the extension, the 5 extra holes down there. And it's really quite different to when I was young.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's now rated amongst the top 50 in Scotland.
Yes.
I think if it was anywhere else, it would be regarded as a very good golf course in its own right. It's lived so long in the shadow of the championship.
Well, that's right, yes. I mean, it's never going to be a championship course here as long as we have this one, obviously. But it's still a good challenge of golf. Yes. Yes, a lot of the lower handicappers find it tougher than the top course, actually. Yeah, the Stree.
So it's well worth playing if somebody hasn't tackled it before.
Yes, I would say so. Yes, it's a good challenge.